Additionally, one point that I wanted to make real quick before I let you was that another thing. This is a really big thing, by the way, and it shows you that look at the three teams now. Look at the three teams that are remaining. Right, the three teams that are remaining are Phoenix, Atlanta, Milwaukee. All three of those teams organically built. Most of those dudes are homegrown. Most of those dudes were drafted there. And with the exception of maybe one or two trades to bring in
Mm.
a player who's not like the face. Think about it like
Yeah,
Chris Paul, he's
100%
good.
true.
Devin Booker's the face of that franchise. Clint Capella in Atlanta, Capella, Bogdanovich, they're good. Trae Young is the face of that franchise. Look at Milwaukee. You got Chris Middleton. You have Giannis. Giannis is the face of that franchise. They drafted Middleton. They did bring in guys like Drew Holiday. They bought in Lopez, but that those guys are homegrown.
Yeah,
So
like
it just
they're
goes to
not
show you
they're
that.
not these major signings like Anthony Davis getting traded to L.A. or Kawhi going to L.A. Like these are for the most part more humble signings than those kinds of. Yeah, I get that.
And what it goes to show you was that if you want to have sustained long-term success, what Milwaukee has had the last couple of years with being a playoff team the last 5 seasons, and obviously Phoenix, they're going to be a fix in this playoffs for a long time. A lot of that's going to hinge on Devin Booker and Ayton and those guys, like the face of the franchise. Same with Atlanta, dude. They're going to be a fix for a long time. So it just goes to show you that a lot the fast money approach that a lot of these teams like to take. What the Lakers did, which was that they got a championship out of it. But look, next year bounce in the first round, and look at how uncertain their future is. Think about it. They mortgaged their entire future. Now you got people sitting up there. We got to trade Kyle Kuzma. I've seen people like, oh, let's bring in Damian Lillard. I'm like, if you think after all the shit that y'all talk about, that people talk about Kyle Kuzma, if you think for 1 second Portland's going to say, yeah, we'll just give you the guy who's been the face of our franchise the last 10 years for a player that y'all think should be playing in China, that's dumb. You know what I'm saying?
But we might be in. I think I like what you said. We might be in a position where more homegrown, more organically built teams are going to be successful. Like there, you just said it. The last three teams remaining now, all homegrown, except for maybe Chris Paul. You can say we'll talk about him in a second, but even Chris Paul, he's not like he's not the in addition. With all respect to Chris Paul, he's not a player right now in his career like Anthony Davis, who's in his prime. He's not one of a huge name who is changing teams, a franchise changing player. Although it kind of became that. But your point taken. I think that we could see this, maybe be a blueprint, and maybe you'll see players like Damian Lillard be more patient. You'll see other players possibly in the future be more patient, knowing that, like, you can have success. You can have, like, a good level of success staying where you are. You can have a good level of success depending on the ownership group, depending on the coaching, because that plays a huge part in it. Like what Phoenix built with James Jones, what Monty Williams built in Phoenix was special. This was not like, them just drafting like like first round pick after first round pick after first round pick. As a Cavs fan, I know what that feels like. It doesn't always lead to success. You have to have a plan. You have to have a vision for your team, and big props to James Jones for that. Bigger props to Monte Williams who executed it all in a game plan for these players, and Devin Booker as well. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.